Hey, it's your boy Jonathan coming at you with another video. Okay, so today I'm going to be talking about uh, how to install Quartus Prime on macOS. And this, by the way, is the DE10 light board um, by Altera Corp, which it's like a FPGA company, but it was now acquired by Intel. Yeah, so if you happen to be using the DE10 light board or any type of Max 10 board, uh, then Quartus Prime is probably the software you're using to write to code this board. All right, and this is how the board looks like. Or yeah, this is how the this is how the board looks like. And by default, when you plug it into your computer, it's plugged into my computer right now. You see these LEDs blinking from 0 through F. Yeah. So let's get into how to install the Quartus Prime. Boom. Wait, let me shrink it. Okay. So first off, let's look at Quartus Prime. Quartus Prime. It's gonna take a little while to load. Load, load. Let's go. Load, load. Let's go. Load, load. Oh yeah. So Intel Quartus Prime. So I'm just gonna show you what I mean. Okay. Download the download. So Quartus Prime comes in 3 editions. There's a Pro Edition, Standard Edition, and the Light Edition. Okay. Thing about Quartus Prime though is it's only available for Windows and Linux. See, see over here. Wait, move this thing. Hey, yeah. See over here. It says there's only 2 operating systems supported is Windows and Linux. And if you want this on Mac OS, you need to use a virtual machine. So in this case, I'm using VMware. You can use something like VirtualBox as well, but as a UC Davis student, I get a free access to VMware Fusion, so that's pretty cool. So that's why I use VMware, and I'm going to show you today how to install Quartus Prime on the Windows 10. Okay, so here I have Windows 10 open on my VMware virtual machine, and what you want to do is once you're inside Windows 10, you can install Quartus Prime, the Windows version for your VMware Windows. The paid version costs money, so if you're a student, you're probably using the light version, the free version. So I'm using the light version, the free version. And here is, you know, when you open up Quartus, it's gonna look something like this, right? Like with recent projects, and you can make a new project, all that stuff. And then I just open up an old project of mine. This is what it is. All right. So I have Lab 4D opened up, and usually you have your design here, and that's great. You have your assignment editor where you make sure you assign all your pin assignments for your board, and then you click this play button to run it, right? And you also, so after you compile it with this play button, then you're gonna go to Programmer. And in Programmer with hardware setup, you're gonna select the USB Blaster, and then you're gonna select the USB Blaster. Close. And then once you're ready, once you've done that, you click the Start button to upload your code to the board. So right here, it says 100% successful, and here's my board now. It's been programmed, and if you flick a switch, if you flick the switch, you see like how the numbers change and stuff. Well, this code is just like it basically converts this stuff to binary, right? So like this would be a 2, and I can also do a 4 and a 6. Yeah, like that. But anyway, this is my code that I just put it on. Okay, that's not important. The important part is there's 2 obstacles for macOS users who want to install Quartus Prime. The first one is Quartus Prime is not available for Mac, so you have to use a virtual machine. After you use a virtual machine, the second obstacle is this USB Blaster thing is not always available. At least for me, when I installed Quartus on my Mac, or when I first installed Quartus in Windows, the everything worked. Like the pin assignment worked, and just and drawing the diagrams, all that stuff worked. Okay. The only thing that didn't work was this programmer, right? This programmer option where you click hardware setup. This USB Blaster option, it wasn't available, right? It was not there at all. I clicked add hardware, and then I just fiddled around. It only said no hardware, and that's it, right? It didn't have the USB Blaster option. And if you don't see the USB Blaster, what you want to do is you want to install the USB Blaster driver. And the way you do that is you go into Windows Device Manager, right? Go into Device Manager. All right, and inside of there, sorry, I was just itchy. But inside of that, you want to go into your universal serial bus here. And right now, I have already installed the Altera USB Blaster, so this option is available to me, right? You see it right here. But for those of you who have not yet installed the driver, over here, right? You know how it says audio input ports, batteries, Bluetooth, right? All these different options. You're going to see an option that says other. And under other, you're going to see like a yield sign with an exclamation mark. And it's going to say something about a USB Blaster. And when you click on it, when you click on that like warning, when you click on that like other and then that yellow and then with an exclamation point, USB Blaster, you click on that button, you're going to see something that looks like this. It's going to say USB Blaster, but it's not going to be installed yet, right? And so you want to find it. You want to go to driver, this thing, and you want to go to update driver, right? And then what you want to do is you want to browse your computer for the Altera driver. And where can you find the Altera driver? Where? Well, you can find it under C/Intel FPGA Lite 18.1 Quartus /drivers USB Blaster, right? So let's browse. So you have to browse through your folder structure, and you can find it in drivers. You can find USB Blaster. Make sure you don't click the USB Blaster 2, because this one's useless. You want to click on USB Blaster, and then you want to click OK, right? And once you have this selected, you just click Next, and then it installs the Quartus. It installs the USB Blaster for you. After you have this step installed, and it says, congrats, you've installed the Altera USB Blaster. If you can get this thing to say you have it installed, then now at this point, when you're doing the programmer, like when you're programming your board, now you will see the USB Blaster option, right? So I just want to make sure that this is clear, because it took me forever to find this USB Blaster option, right? When you have this USB Blaster option available, then you can upload your FPGA designs onto this board, right? That's all I have for this video. I hope that I delivered value to you, and yeah, that's all I have. So see you next time.